Good morning, everyone. Cheers. I decided I'm just going to jump on here and go live real quick. Early today. Normally I would get on a little bit later, but I have a delivery coming. My dryer broke a couple, gosh, it's been about 3-4 weeks ago. I've been waiting for the home warranty people to hurry up and get it all sorted, and they didn't. And I was like, you know what, I need a dryer. So there was a sale. What do you do when there's a sale? Save money. So I am getting it today. Today was like the first time that they could drop it off, and of course they said 10 and 2. So I was like, you know what, I'll just start this early and do a little video today, a little fun fold. There I am. Okay, so I can see me. I can see if anyone comments. But real quick, a reminder: if you did take advantage of the free shipping, it's now a 3 to 8 day shipping time. So just keep that in mind. We've probably got so many orders because we have the brand new catalog. So there'll be, you know, it'll take a minute to get to you. So it's 3 to 8 shipping days before it actually leaves Stampin' Up! Now. And then it goes to generally UPS, FedEx, United States Postal Service. And well, you all know how long they can take. So, yeah, it's going to be a minute. But they're doing the best that they can. A quick reminder that the starter kit special, get all of this. Some people are like, oh, I pick one. No, you get like all 5 ink pads. You get a multi-pack of paper, so there's like 4 sheets of each. You get all these markers, and you get this 1 pack of DSP. It's an $82 value. So that's in the starter kit, and that's to the end of May. So you do get it all. Okay, we're going to use today the Charming Duck Pond suite. And I absolutely love this. I've already made several cards with this suite. And so today, our little fun fold is, of course, a duck. And this is what we're going to make. Oh, going the wrong way. And it's a double Z-fold card. So I'm going to give you all the measurements and everything. And then I think I'm going to type it up and send it out in an email for everyone too. So make sure you join my email list if you're not already on there. Okay, let's turn this down and we'll get started. Okay, just gotta flip some switches. Oh, I hope I did that. It doesn't actually, because it's all touch, it doesn't actually tell you if you've done it or not. So it just takes a second to catch up. Let's see, looks like it's going the right way. Okay, I might be a little bit further over today than normal. Okay, so our measurements. I've used Pretty Peacock cardstock right here, and it's like this is very crooked. Oh dear, there we go. Maybe that's a little better. So our card base is 4 1/4 by 11. Okay, and 4 1/4 by 11. So it's just one sheet cut in half at 4 1/4. And I suggest, to get the best out of your paper, make 2 at a time. And that way you've got 2 sheets. Then you can take 1 more sheet and you can cut off another 1 1/4 inch strip by 11. Okay. We are going to score this one at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. And then we're going to score this one is going to be at 5 1/2 and 8 1/4. I'm looking. Did I not score that one? Okay, let's do that real quick. Apparently, I got sidetracked. Imagine that. Squirrel. Okay, so we'll quickly score this one at 5 1/2. And then 8 1/4. Pull that arm out, 8 1/4. Or maybe just didn't do it deep enough. There we go. Now remember, when you're scoring DSP on this, you don't want to press too heavy because you can cut the DSP, because DSP is a lot lighter weight than cardstock. So fold this back So like you're folding it, making a regular card in half. And then this part you're going to fold back on itself, and that's going to become the front of your card. And then we'll kind of do the same thing in this. The smaller piece is going to be on the right, and then you will fold it like a book, like you're closing a book. And just make sure you burnish those score lines and then fold it back on yourself. Then when you're burnishing, just make sure all your cardstock's lining up there correctly. There we go. And this is the basis of the card right here. This is your mechanisms to make it open like this. Too easy. So the rest is just quickly decorating, and you can use absolutely any paper you have. Of course, I'm using Lily Pond Lane paper. And I'm going to show you the pieces, the whole pieces I use, because sometimes it's easier when you're trying to find the pieces. So I've used this one that just has no ducks on it at all. It's just kind of like a scene. And then this one where they're coming in off the ground into the water. And then to cut these, I took 1 inch off the top and 1 inch off the bottom on both of these. So to get my pieces. And then see how it's like 1 inch, and then I've cut this one at 5 1/4 that way. And then these two, so I took 1 inch off the top, 1 inch off the bottom, and then it's 2 1/2. So it's like the middle part there and 2 1/2, and then I have that little strip left over. You can save that for something else. So again, just to go over it, it's 2 1/2 by 4, 2 1/2 by 4, and then 5 1/4 by 4. So they're all 4 inches this way. Okay. There we go. Then we've also got some strips of DSP. This is all again from the same paper pack, and the thing to keep in mind here is make sure your little arrows are going the same way. You don't want them going backwards and forwards. So for these, you want 2 pieces, and they're 1 inch by 2 1/2. So 2 1/2 by 1. And then this one is 5 1/4 by 1. All right. Then we're going to do this quick and easy. And you'll realize that this card just comes together very naturally. You can use so many different stamp sets with this and make a little, you know, put your background paper in. You could use a paper that's all the same. It doesn't have to be like this scenic looking paper. You could just anything. Christmas cards, this would be so cute too, with maybe some little snowman or a reindeer popping up at the front there. That would be adorable. Or even like presents, snowflakes. Just look at your stash, see what you have, and grab it out and go play with this if you have time today to play. Hi Tammy, hi Patty. I actually see where someone's watching, so hi. And if you're watching but you don't have your name where I can see it, where I can't see it, then I can't say hi, but thanks for watching. Have you guys played with this Lily Pond Lane set? Has anybody got this suite? Or looking at it, eyeballing it? It's very, very versatile. Let me just show you some cards I made real quick. We'll just do a random stop. Just to show you the versatility. This paper is all from the Lily Pond Lane. You see right here, you've got some ducks. So you can switch it up and make some different looking cards. How cute are these? And even this one. So super versatile. And then of course I've got the ones I did a few weeks ago, where you can use highlight more of this paper with the ducks and everything. And then that one. So I am finding that it's super versatile, and I'm about to make another another card set using this as well. Okay, so now we're just gonna glue these on real quick. too easy. I'm going to make them go to the right, but you can make them go to the left if you wanted to. And just kind of make sure that they're somewhat centered. I don't have my glasses on, of course. Oh, look, they're right here. Went to the optometrist yesterday. Got some new reading glasses on the way. Just getting to that stage where you got to hold your phone like at arm's length, because otherwise it's just a little bit blurry. And then everyone else could see what's on your phone. I'm like, no, this is not going to work. I noticed that when I was at the airport going to Mexico. I'm like holding my phone out here like everyone can see my personal stuff. I was like, no, we're not going to play this game. So off to the optometrist. There we go. We just put them too easy on there. See, that's why I like this glue, because I noticed it was a little bit further to the left. There we go. Now, the fun part is we're going to glue it together. Now, it's wherever you put this, you're going to cover something up, okay? So I wanted to make it so I still had some of these reeds showing and had some of that extra pop of color on the front. And that does mean that I am going to cover up a couple of these little baby ducks here, but that's okay. I can't think of what a baby duck is called. Duckling? Okay. And you just want to make sure that you're only putting glue on the part that's going to go on here. So I'm going to put glue there. I'm going to pop this down. How easy is this card? Okay. Then you just simply take it, and this piece, you'll just put glue all over that. And then just shut it. Just shut the card and it'll just glue perfectly where it's meant to be. Just double check before it goes all the way. There we go. Too easy, right? Then it's just a matter of decorating. So I've got most of the things already done, so we're not here all day because I've got to get ready for the dryer. Oh my gosh, I've got so much laundry to wash. It's ridiculous. Life is like, laundry is awful until you can't do it, you know? We've been like putting clothes on racks. I've been putting them outside, bringing them inside because it'll start raining. Having them in the hallway with the fan going all night. Oh, it's been ridiculous. Because I don't have time for a laundromat. I'm too busy. So I'll stamp that in Pretty Peacock. And just that you make me happy. Which is a cute sentiment. But of course you can change that to anything you want. You know, I just am sticking with the stamp set that I have. And how I figured out where this would go is I kind of just centered it on the card. And then again, just glue on the side. That's about there. Looks good. This would make someone happy, I think. Even though they make you happy, I think if you send this to someone, it's just a cute, I mean, how cute is that? Just to have it sitting there. It's fun, vibrant. Okay, now I'm just going to show you all the bits real quick of what I stamped and what I did. And then I'll tell you the colors I used if you want to use the same colors. I did a couple of little frogs on lily pads. This guy is so cute. He's adorable. And then I did one of the ducks. And we did this guy. And here comes my cat, of course. In true form. She just has to be the star of the show. Sweetie, I can't stamp with you in front of me. Okay. And so one of these ducks, one of the little ducks with his mouth open, and two little frogs. And then for coloring, lost the frog. Okay. Here's the colors I used. Only if you want to use these colors, of course, use whatever you want. I used soft sea foam, Kylie, oh my gosh, how are you? I feel like I have not seen you in forever. And by seen, I mean on a video conference, because Kylie's from England. Okay, I used the light granny apple green on the little lily pads. I'm not going to color them all. I'm just going to quickly, I'll do one real quick. So this is light granny apple green, light soft sea foam, and then I used dark granny apple green on the little frog himself. Oh, I think he's just so cute. Okay, little cutesy. And then we die cut that out because this set comes with die cuts. And you've got the little frog here with the lily pad, and then the two ducks there. And then I've also used this die cut to cut out some lily pads, and I used this die cut to cut out some reeds. And I keep going. And flowers with these two and these two here. And I'll show you them all right here. Now the ducks, I colored the ducks in kind of like to match this, the paper here. So I used colors. I used the light pretty in pink for the beaks. And this is my colored in and cut out ducks. So this is light pretty in pink for beaks and the feet. And then I used some light peach pie for the orangey looking part, peachy part. And then a little bit of light pretty peacock. And lastly, light smoky slate to color them in. Okay, so there's our blend colors. And everything's die cut out. And then all we're doing now is assembling. So I've got some reeds here. Oh, I need to cut another reed. No, I didn't. I forgot a second reed. Oh, I thought about it last night. That's right. So we're gonna label. Gonna adhere these two together, and we're gonna quickly. This is in Pretty Peacock. I had an extra one, and then I end up using it, and I thought, oh, make sure you cut another one out, Sonia. Do you think I did? No. Let's grab some. So we'll do that just real quick. Grab some Pretty Peacock and get this reed here. Run that through. You get two with every one that you go through, so that's nice. Whoops, everything just fell. That's life. So you get two of them from this one die. Okay, we're going to glue these two together too. I feel like that's not enough. Okay. Then we're just going to pop these. We're going to get our little duck and kind of, you don't want them over the edge because this has to fit in your envelope, okay? So you can just put a little bit of glue there, pop that down there. And then I did use dimensionals on the duck. And you could put a mini one on its head. I love that we have different sizes in the dimensionals. So you can use big or little there. And then we're just going to put this cute little duck right here. Then this next part, this was Granny Apple Green with that die that I showed you. Again, that's that little lily pad. And you actually get an extra one. You get this piece as well when you cut it out. So you could use that as well if you wanted. I'm not. I just went ahead and used this lily pad. And we're just kind of going to do that theme across here. Putting it down a little bit to the bottom. With the frog, I did use the minis. And I did pop him up. These things are so great. Love them. Okay. And then opening it up, this panel here is where I put my second set of reeds, not wreaths, reeds. There we go. And our second duck. Oh, where'd our duck go? I've lost the duck. Lost the plot. How often does this happen to you guys? You're working along, you've got everything right in front of you, and then bam, it's just all gone. I've lost my duck. Okay, lucky we have a spare. So let's just quickly color this guy in then. We'll improvise. You know I'm going to find it later. It'll be somewhere stuck to my shoe or something ridiculous. Always happens. So we'll just color this guy in super quick and then die cut him. This is why I don't usually do lives, but I'm trying to branch out and just go, you know what, we'll just roll with it. We will roll with it and just see what happens. Okay, I'll just give him some, so I'm using Pretty Peacock right here, giving him some really dark colors there, a little bit more Pretty Peacock here, and got rid of all that pink. Let me add a little bit more of this in. I'm not really blending any of this. I'm kind of just throwing it down. And then a little bit of the light peach pie. And then some smoky slate. Now you could do like a traditional mallard duck, you know, that would be a lot more traditional colors, but I just, again, I wanted to kind of like match the theme of the paper. So let's go ahead. I wasn't going to cut them out, so I did them really close. Here we go. And you can see which one it is because it's got a little indentation in the beak. So that is the one you want to use. It'd be funny if my duck was stuck to the bottom of this. Probably is. Okay. I'm going to run this through real quick. Try to make it line up. Let me use some tape. I use this tape. It's Post-it tape. You can get it on Amazon, and you can get it in 1 inch thick, I think 1/4 inch and 1/8 of an inch. And it's really great because it generally doesn't pull off your paper. It just comes right off like a Post-it note. And you get several uses out of it as well. You watch, I said that, and now you watch it'll happen, it'll pull off. No, see? It just comes right off. It's fantastic. Love it. So again, that's Post-it note, and you can get that on Amazon. Post-it note tape. Put the word tape in there afterwards. Okay, now we've got our duck. I'll find that other guy somewhere. His little head. Okay, and we'll just stick him right here. I probably should have put these up a little bit higher. And you know what? I'm going to move these. And don't worry about that. Like, I'm making a big old mess here, but it's okay because my duck's going to cover that. I'm going to put some glue up here. There we go. I want to kind of fill in that space there. Boom. That's more what I was going for. There we go. Oh, be careful if you put it on its head like I just did. Don't do that. Because then it's going to stick where you don't want it to stick. It's going to stick on here. There. Okay. Lastly, one more frog. Lily pad. Well, we've still got some flowers to put in too. If you've stuck it out with me this whole time, thanks for watching. And I will be loading this up on YouTube, so if you can't watch it all, you can catch it later. Also, of course, it'll be on Facebook. And again, I'm going to type up a quick little tutorial and email out that to my email list. So if you want this with all the measurements written down and typed up, make sure to sign up for my email list. Okay, so now we've got our little flowers, and these I will just use little minis for, mini dimensionals. We'll stick that on there. And you could add more if you wanted. I ran it through once each, and I thought that's enough. Now I've got this flower stuck to my finger. And then I just went ahead and put this one on here. And this is pretty in pink cardstock is the color I've used for that one. And then another one here. And one more. Here we go. Then a little bit of bling. And this is the dappled dots which go with this suite. It is currently unavailable, but it should be back soon. It's a lot of our things, embellishments, because they're brand new and we had free shipping, we're getting, they were hot commodities, put it that way. So I did put some brown here on this one, but I just don't feel it pops enough, so I'm going to go ahead and change that up and make it orange instead. Well, peach pie, I should say. There we go. And you can just put whatever you want. And there we go. We have our double Z-fold card. I hope you guys like it. I hope you give it a go. And I would love to see any of your creations. Feel free to go post them on my Facebook page, linked by ink. And you can enter them also to win every week. I do a share your creativity post. It's pinned up top. And you can win a free embellishment just for sharing your creativity with us. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.